And that's the essence of Pikachu and Dash.
Pikachu! We're gonna put everything we've got into this attack!
Charizard! Let's have a champion time!
天上天下唯我独尊。代々伝わる送電の術式のメリットは取説があること。デメリットは術式の情報が漏れやすいこと。あんた全員家の人間だろう。
ドローモンスターカード、ドローモンスターカード、ドローモンスターカード、ドローモンスターカード、ドローモンスターカード。
もうやめて！遊戯！
That's the essence of Pikachu and Dash.
Pikachu! We're gonna put everything we've got into this attack! Mega!
Charizard! Let's have a champion time!
天上天下唯我独尊。代々伝わる送電の術式のメリットは取説があること。デメリットは術式の情報が漏れやすいこと。あんた全員家の人間だろう。
ドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカード
もうやめて遊戯
the essence of Pikachu and Dash.
Pikachu! We're gonna put everything we've got into this attack!
Charizard! Let's have a champion time!
天上天下唯我独尊。代々伝わる送電の術式のメリットは取説があること。デメリットは術式の情報が漏れやすいこと。あんた全員家の人間だろう。
ドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカード
もうやめて！遊戯！
the essence of Pikachu and Dash.
Pikachu, we're gonna put everything we've got into this attack! Mega!
Charizard! Let's have a champion time!
天上天下唯我独尊。代々伝わる送電の術式のメリットは取説があること。デメリットは術式の情報が漏れやすいこと。あんた全員家の人間だろう。
ドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカードドローモンスターカード
もうやめて！遊戯！
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a mega awesome nerd stream. Welcome to a mega awesome nerd stream late at night. It's your host, and it's me, a mega awesome nerd. Yahoo! Yeah, I'm back. I didn't stream yesterday because of work and I was tired. But hello, I see my besties, Bree and Eric in here. Which, by the way, Candace too. Hello, Candace Spencer, one of the original OG goats. By the way, important announcement, and I'm not just saying it just because they're in here, but it's because they're my besties and I love them and I want to support them any way I can. And anyhow, tomorrow is Eric's birthday stream. Eric streams. I don't know if you guys remember Eric. Eric's always Batman when we play Repo together. And he's just a cool, funny dude. He's chaotic good. he always throws all of our games into chaos, and we love it, and I love it. Even though I'm like, even though in the game zone, I'm always like, what the fuck? I honestly wouldn't have it any other way, because let's be frank, it'd be boring without some chaos in there. And his chaos is good fun and good-hearted and spirited, so it's not like bad chaos. It's good. Some chaos is good, and proof of that is Eric. And because this lovable man was born on July 4th, he's holding his birthday stream tomorrow on July 3rd. Early, we'll be streaming from 12 to whenever he feels like it, because he's the birthday boy. God damn it, he can stream as long as he wants.
Holy
he's gonna
fuck.
be streaming solo games.
I'm coming.
Oh, stop. Don't come on this stream. That's gross. What is wrong with you, man? What are you coming on this stream for, dude? What are we doing? Don't jizz. Jizz sounds too jorking it, coming, splooging, that all sounds fine, but the moment you say jizz,
Holy
it just sounds
fuck.
wrong.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Get out. Yeah, what is, don't, oh man, no. No one's harassing me. Oh my God. I'm just trying to be a good friend. I'm trying to be a good friend. Let me plug my friend's shit, okay? But yeah, Eric, he's streaming from 12 to whenever he wants, because he's a big man. He's a big boy. It's his birthday tomorrow. He's allowed to do it as long as he wants, but he's starting at 12, allegedly, and going until he feels like it. So please, I pinned the messages, but please go follow him. At least follow him, and then tomorrow, watch his epic stream. I will be there because I wanted to hang out with him and also support him. But even if I'm not there, you should be there. I shouldn't be the reason why you're there. But if it takes me being there for you to watch quality content from a quality person, there you go. You selfish fuck. Feel bad. Oh my God. Feel bad, you fuck. What am I doing? Woo! Anywho, I'm doing late night Pokemon card opening streams, and we're geeking out. We're gonna be talking about news in the geek world, which every time I come up with a mega awesome quickie, something
Holy
even
fuck.
worse comes up. And
I'm coming.
I need to dive into that. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Sony. Oh my God, why you guys stop jerking it? Yeah, I don't feel attractive lately. I got a chemical burn on my armpit from like I'm pretty sure it's from this Sonic deodorant. Look at this. I got this Sonic deodorant from the Sasquatch people because they had a limited run of Sonic stuff. I used their stuff before, not their deodorants, only their soaps. Their soaps are awesome. Like they help me stay clean for a long time, but they're low-key expensive, even though they're organic and good. But they had a Sonic one, so I got like a ton of Sonic ones. It came with 2 free deodorants, and I put them on. And I smell good, and they really last 3 days. Well, for whatever reason, 2 days ago, I'm not even gonna show it on stream because it looks nasty, but my armpit suddenly started hurting whenever like I closed it, and I thought that maybe I cut it or maybe like I got a cyst or something. But then no, I looked up what it looked like and stuff, and I found out it was a chemical burn, and the pain's gone down over the 2 days. And I found out some cream and stuff that I can use to ease it and make it heal quicker. But yeah, I'm so bummed because the Sonic donor worked amazing, but for whatever reason, after 72 hours, I guess because I didn't wash it off good enough, it must have had a reaction with something which caused an allergic reaction or chemical burn on my right armpit. And so now it's like sore every time I like move my armpit on and off. Like, oh my God, here, should I even show it? Like, oh yeah, that looks bad. Look at that. Yeah, dude. But the pain's been going down, so I'm not worried about it. But if it lasts like more than a week, then I'll go see a doctor. These were Sonic Product Hygiene's dedication. Well, again, it's Dr. Sasquatch, and they did a collab with Sonic, so it's not gonna ruin Sonic for me. But goddamn, it's like way to fumble, and like for comparison, there we go. Like you can see my armpit here is fine. Yeah, here it's like, oh, it's like, bro, what the hell? It's like, why? So it's so scary looking, but it's been going down, and like the pain's been going away, so it's fine. It's fine. I hope it seems fine. But yeah, I'm with you. Oh my God, Juan, it's like goddamn. Like I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but I can definitely see the difference in camera. But you know what's great? Opening Pokemon cards and constantly being sore because my right hand is my dominant arm. So yeah, and I got two from Amazon because they're at MSRP or slightly above it. It's it's a Mega Zygarde EX Premium Collection, which gives us, I believe, 8 packs. 6 of them from Perfect Order, and I think 2 of them from Phantasmal Flames. So let's just open them up, because I'm trying to mega set Perfect Order, even though the scalpers don't like it, because I actually collect, because I'm actually a real fan. Losers. And by losers, I mean the scalpers, not you guys. You nerds are awesome. If anything, I'm the loser. If I'm calling you guys a loser, then I'm the mega loser, because my armpit, like, just having it random happen is crazy. Too much Sega, not enough Squatch. They did something. I read it could be anything from like too much aluminum, which I didn't know aluminum was in deodorant. That's crazy. But it could be too much aluminum or baking soda. It can be anything, dude. But I am not using that deodorant anymore. I'm done. My deodorant days are over. With that deodorant, I'm going back to Old Spice. Yeah, let's see. Arrowroot for moisturizer absorption. Charcoal for odor protection. Postbiotics to restore balance. My God, what there's charcoal in this? Maybe it's a charcoal, because oh my God. Look at this. Gotta go fast. Whoa. Yeah. Sonic speed. Do you think whenever Sonic... Oh my God. This fucking wire. Do you think whenever Sonic uses a bathroom, he goes at Sonic speed? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think when he pisses, it just shoots out? like a fire hydrant? This is deodorant really like that's aluminum free and has less chemicals than a lot of other brands I got from Costco. Let me know if you want me to send a link. Please send me a link. I'm always looking for deodorants that are strong and long lasting, and Old Spice works good, but it's like it only lasts for like not even like half a day for me. I get stinky real quick. I know the Sasquatch soaps work for me fine, but whatever they put in their deodorant, hell no. I learned my lesson. And do you think like when Sonic takes a dump, it just shoots out, you know? Like it shoots out, hits the bottom of the bowl, and then maybe depending on how hard the poop is, it either like explodes into tiny pieces or it just like shatters the bowl. I have Old Spice, Kraken, and Axe, and Apollo. Does Axe actually work? I thought only when I was in high school, only douchebags wore Axe, and like Axe didn't really work. People just use Axe to seem cool. Like, oh yeah, hey babe, I use Axe. I'm so fucking cool. Unlike that Fairy Christmas right there. And then just throw out a slur. That's how bullying went for me in high school. Until I stopped giving a fuck. Once I stopped giving a fuck, people stopped messing with me. But yeah, in high school, where I came from, it was like Disney Channel, but more realistic. So, you know, the bullies would call people slurs and shit. And then the adults would let them get away with it because it's like, oh, they're part of the football team. They're part of the football team, and we Bakersfieldians love footballs. We hate black people, but we sure love our football. We love the blacks as long as they play football for us. If they don't, then who gives a shit? You know, call the police, lynch them. Obviously, I don't advocate for lynching, but you know, I'm pretending. I'm pretending I'm an average Bakersfieldian. You know, who would want that? The woman one smells like oranges. See, if it's women's deodorant, I'm a little bit cautious only because I heard they put chemicals in it that don't make them sweat. And you want to sweat. It's natural. It's good for you. Apparently, it's bad to hold the sweat in because I used to use Dove. Because Dove deodorant made me smell great all the time, but it held the sweat in, which is really bad. Really, 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 really bad. So don't be trying to murder me. Alright, guys. It is time. It is time. I feel you on that. Yeah, dude. Tell that to the women out there, dude. Fucking men, dude. Men suck. I was talking to one of my friends earlier about Obsession. Have you guys seen Obsession? Chad has seen Obsession. It's such a good movie. But without spoiling, all I just gotta say is that men fucking suck, dude. The patriarchy sucks. Straight up, dude.
Holy fuck. I'm coming.
I just want to be itchy after 24 hours. True. Hello, Jason, by the way, for busting on me. Stop busting on me, though, chat. I told you. So before we get started, remember, I had 2 of those boxes, and each of those came with 2 Phantasmal Flames, so we got 4 chances to get the Mega Charizard EX. Will it work? Let's find out. Maybe this is God's way of balancing the scales after I hooked the dream gig, you know, that I got recently. And maybe on top of that, I'm about to score a sick Charizard, dude. Let's see. Code card. Ooh. Almost knocked all the shit over on my desk. Alright, let's see. Charmeleon, Millicry, Smeargle, Tubba Dubba Dugga Gomaga, Jumbo Ice Cream, Wigglytuff, Brozong, Absol, Jumbo nothing. Fuck you. Also today I got DC X Sonic the Hedgehog in Metal Legion. It's the sequel to the Sonic X DC crossover. And the first one they fought against Darkseid. This time it's Eggman and Lex Luthor, and things are spicy. Issue 3, things have gotten real spicy. I'm like, damn. This shit is gas, dude. Alright. There we go. Charmander, Nimble, Jack P. Quick, Misdemeanor, Fire Breather, Honchkrow, Abalala, Ghastly, Reversal Zaishin. Ooh, Mega Gengar EX, that's a hit. Even though it's not the hit we wanted. Listen, Boopy, it's not the hit that we wanted, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it, Schmoopy. Schmoopy Boopy. I don't even know what those words mean. I just heard them off of like cartoons. When you have like the aunt or the mom who's like overbearing from like New York. If anybody knows what those words means, let us know. Yeah, but it's not that Mega Gengar, dude. Wait till Cine Heroes. We're gonna finally open those in like... It's soon. And Swine, Lotad, Boltond, Agalaga, Geysaur, Reverse hollow, reverse hollow. Ooh. Another mega low punny EX full art. Oh my god. Straight into the completion binder. Because I'm pretty sure we haven't drawn this one before. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon. I can do whatever I want. No, Joker. No, you can't do that. I'm gonna do it, Batman. Speaking of I'm gonna do it, Batman. Fuck Sony. In case you guys haven't heard, Sony said in 2028 they will stop making physical games and force everyone to do digital, which means they're basically saying that they don't want you to own your games. They literally want you to only have one option, buying digital, where you're only buying a lease to essentially rent or play the game for $70, which they can take away at any time because it's only a lease. Oh my god, another hit, dude. Bro. And is there another hit behind it? Oh no, just a hollow. Dang. Okay, so we didn't get the Zard, but we got mega hits. This one I've already gotten like twice. So the fact that I got it again is kind of crazy. Joker would do that? Oh, have you never seen that? That video I'm referencing? That animation? Bro, I got you. In a second. Oh, I thought these were back to Perfect Order. Damn. Alright, hold on. Hold on. No, it's a video I'm referencing. I wish I was that originally funny. But I am funny, thank you. So you know I'm not gonna poop on myself. I have seen it? Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, that's like a super popular video. No, Joker. No. Because Low Punny is the Pokemon Joker's gonna fuck. In like all the, like in the 2D one and the Gary's Mod one. That's the one he tries to fuck. Absolute Joker would do that to traumatize Batman. Dude, Absolute Joker would do the Pokemon and eat its head off like a praying mantis. Dude, Absolute Batman is sick as fuck, by the way. Love that comic series. If anybody's looking to get into comics, Absolute series is perfect for like all the DC heroes, but Absolute Batman's like the best. Straight up. Let's see. Espercy, Probascil, Raticate, Genesis, Hippodon, Landorus, Shiaman. Fucking energy. I hate the energy bullshit. Oh, we're gonna make a card where it's like energy but ×2 and it takes up a hollow. So have fun getting one of those hollow energies, dog. I mean double energies, totally different. Batman, whose main power is in money, superpowers money, sign me up. Yeah, no, but it goes hard. It goes metal. And like all the Batman villains are like these eldritch looking fucks. It's, without spoiling it, it's so good. And like right now, Absolute Batman has finally met Absolute Joker for the first time. Straight up. Ugh. I would bend down and get it, but my armpit's sore, so I'm gonna just do. It's my glasses case. That's way less sore than if I did the original way. Chemical birds. Joker, what did you do to my armpits? What are you being, Batman? I just knew you love Sonic, so. Ooh. Sorry to do the Mario ooh on y'all's, but we got another. Oh, I thought we got a double hit for a second. It's Talonflame. IR. Illustration rare. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Peanut Griffin. Peanut, the horse is here. But yeah, fuck Sony. And Xbox also quietly announced too their next gen console.
Holy fuck. I'm coming.
That's fun. The funny timing. But Xbox also announced their next gen console is also not gonna have a physical disc reader. So they quietly announced that they're not gonna do physical games either for their next gen console. But it's funny how they announced it because they saw the backlash from Sony, and they're like, "Oh, yo, let's not announce it like right away." And it's funny because Sony, remember how they sold the PS4? It was at E3, and Xbox was like, "Hey, our next console is gonna be DRM locked, and there's gonna be no physical games, so no one can share their games ever. It's all digital. We own you." And then Sony was like, and then Sony clowned on them by making a commercial where it's like, here's how you share games with the next gen PS4. And literally it was like step one, and they handed it to each other, and it's like, thank you. And they clowned out Microsoft so hard, along with the backlash, they changed their mind on it. And now Sony's doing the very thing they made fun of. And guess what? It's all for 3% of a stock increase. Because I guess investors, dumbass investors I might add, are like, oh, Sony's making a profit by cutting out physical disc creations. Oh, that means more profits for us. Yeah, stocks go up. And it's like, nah. I hope people aren't that much of a sheeple and they're willing to boycott Sony. Because I know digital sales increase have gone from 13% to 80%. But no, I feel like there's enough people who fuck with physical games, even if they don't do it themselves, to where we could boycott them and show them how fucking stupid it is. It was also it's either that or they literally pay $70 to lease a game that they cannot have you download at any time anymore. Like literally, they took 500 movies off of the PSN store literally a few days before this announcement. Like if you don't think they're gonna do it, they've literally done it already, and they're doing it in front of your face. They even got rid of the PS4 and the PS3 storefront recently. So, yeah, so fuck corporations. Funny thing was Sony was literally going to implement the DRM2, but they changed last second because the Xbox E3. Were they? Is there any confirmation for that? If so, that's even more hilarious. Looks like they're a bunch of fake ass bitches after all. Like they saw Xbox stumbling and they're like, yeah, let's not do that and pretend we weren't gonna do that all along. Yeah, there is. I can look it up. Please link it to me because I would like to clown on them. And who knows, I could go on my mega awesome quickie. And I'm recording tomorrow along with my mega awesome video on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I'm finally recording it, even though my armpit's burned. Let's do it. Pokemon. They want to control the pricing by removing the manufacturer, accessories, gas, etc. Yeah, no, exactly. They want to get rid of the secondhand market, and they also want it to where you literally don't own it, and you have to get a lease from their monopolized store. Which again, you don't own the game. It's not like Steam, because people are trying to say, oh, what's the difference between that and Steam? Steam, once you buy it, you own it, and like even if it gets delisted from Steam, they still make it available for you to download. And was also, even if you uninstall Steam, you're still able to launch the executable on your own without Steam offline. Like you actually own it on Steam. Whereas, you know, PlayStation's like, hey, make sure you're logged in, make sure you're connected. Oh, hey, we got rid of this from our store, so we're going to have to get rid of it from your account. I'm sorry, goodbye. Go fuck yourself. Thanks for the $70. And it's like, yeah, with the physical ones, they go on discount because they're used and stuff. They're bought in the secondhand market, which Sony gets none of the money from. It's one of the reasons why even Nintendo, even though they're sticking to physical and stuff, they've tried numerous ways to make it where it's hard to do the secondhand market or even kill it. We keep getting fucking energies. Perfect Order. Get your shit together. I've literally only gotten one hit from Perfect Order. Literally, I've only gotten one hit from Perfect Order. So far, all the holos have been reverse energy, reverse energy, and then with the occasional random Pokemon. That's crazy. Okay, we got a link. I'm gonna save that for later, after we open up these last few remaining packs. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs left. Please let the last 4 packs have an actual fucking hit, please. Spritzy, double A, blah, blue, badoo, tapu, kazoo, badoo, badoo, badoo. Sending my spirit energy, my spirit bomb energy. Thank you. Send it towards my armpit, though. Having a sore armpit from a chemical burn is annoying. Let's see. Come on. Reverse holo. Reverse. Wow. It's such a hit. Wow. After so many misses, this is such a worthy hit. I'm kidding. I'll still respect the card. I like Meowth, but still, it's like, come on. Come on, brah. We got 2 more packs. I like how for the Phantasmal Flames, 3 of the 4 packs were hits. But then here, out of like the 12 packs, only 2 have been hits so far. Like, what are the odds? Are you going to use the biggest nerd song in the upcoming YouTube video? We'll see. We'll see. If you have an updated version, I reckon... Yo... Wait. Did I imagine that? This pack has 2... It has 2 cards. It has 2 code cards. Wait. Hold on. I gotta look. Hold on. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, chat. Look at this. Wait, hold on. Look at that. We got an air pack, and I guess in this case the air is 2 code cards. That's crazy. Wait. Yeah, I don't have a code card in my hand. Yo, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Cool. Shout out. Okay. So yeah, so this one got to be careful. Also, especially the pack seems a little thick. All right, let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. Yo, this is a weird air pack. It has like more than 10 cards, but okay. Shout out. We are down to our last pack magic. Can we get any of the chases? Can we get the SIR Meowth or the Golden Mega Zygarde? I know it's Zygarde, but I like saying Zygarde. It sounds fancier. Oh ho ho. Mega Zygarde. Yeah, Candace, if you want to send me a full, a better version of that song, now is the time. Okay, there we go. This pack feels normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another Talonflame? Okay. That's crazy, dog. I'm pretty sure we may have already gotten Talonflame. I don't remember. So here we go. For our hits, out of the 12 packs, we got 3 hits from the 12 packs of Perfect Order. And they are... No, 14 actually. And they are Talonflames and Meowth. Hey, Daisy. Oh, come here, cutie. Come here, good girl. Look, it's my dog Daisy. She got a groomer's appointment today, so she looks all clean and shaven and even more cute. How you doing, cutie? Why are you such a good girl? Why are you such a good girl? Yeah. Hello, Big Jerry. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You rubbing your face on me? Yeah, you're such a good girl. Yeah, you are. Mwah. Mwah. Yeah, I love ya. Yeah, you're the only one whose face I'd rub their butt. You know what I mean. I'm not actually rubbing it on her butt, but dangerously close. You rub it on your body and your butt and your head too. Nothing to say to the mic, Daisy? Anything to say to the mic right here? Come on, you got anything to say? Anything to say right here? Yeah. Yeah. Daisy says she thinks you all are cool. Yeah, Daisy, I know. Yeah, you're a cool girl, but I'm streaming right now. You're allowed to be in here though if you want. You want to come in here? Want to hang out in here? What do you want to do? Zoom time. Good girl. But alas, in the 4 packs of Phantasmal Flames, we got 3 hits. Uh-oh. My shit froze. Oh, there you go. We got 3 hits. And one of them I don't think I have, but the other 2 I do. So, you know, pretty decent overall. Glad I opened it, so I'm not wasting more space. Yo, although, listen, wild idea. Since we're opening cards, chemical burn. Listen, I got this for the Surging Sparks marathon. I'm not gonna open the Surging Sparks, But in here are 2 Twilight Masquerades. I say let's open it. Frick it. Yeah, I'll get that other promo card later. Alright. 2 Twilight Masquerade packs. That means 2 chances to get the chase card, which I already have. The Greninja. I already have it. And 2 Surging Sparks, which I'm saving for the event. Sorry, y'alls. You'll have to see it when I do the Mega Awesome Nerd Quest for the Butthole Pikachu. Quest for the Butthole Pikachu. The Pikachu with the booty hole. Quest for the Butthole Pikachu. The quest for Pikachu with the booty hole. Everyone has gotten it except for me, so now I'm on the quest for the booty hole. I'm gonna have like a theme song and everything. Like, I'm almost on my to-do list. Once I finish my to-do list, we're doing that epic stream. And I feel like the stream's also gonna kick off the Mega Awesome Nerd rebrand. The stream rebrands. Chameko, Chimchar, Whirlipede, Crawdot, Tatsui, Railfort, Farig, Raffort, Ninetales Reverse Hollow, Ogerpon. Oh. Raffort Reverse Hollow, okay, and Ogerpon. Alright. The man's eternal quest for worthy companion. But yeah, I wanted to make a theme song. Well, try to make a theme song, but without using AI. I think I may just pick like a backing track from Soundemic and add vocal lyrics. One man's quest for Pikachu, but not just any chew. On one with a poo-poo. Luxio, Risen, and Blissey full art. There we go. Last pack magic indeed. I know that was quick, but like heroin, it's a rush. I never had heroin. Don't try it. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. So here are our final hits. Blisky for Twilight Masquerade, don't do drugs. Flygon, Mega Lopunny, Mega Gengar, Meowth, and 2 Talonflames. Don't do drugs, kids. That is the moral of today's lesson. Don't do drugs, and don't get deodorant from Sasquatch. Those Sasquatch guys put some real nasty into that deodorant, and I did not like it one bit. Alright, let's read this article. So check it out, guys. I guess, you know what? Before we do that article, let's add a little bit of context. Because Sony... Because to add a little bit of context for this whole Sony thing, and like how ironic it is, or to add a little context for why this is like so ironic of Sony to be doing. Here is Sony, all the way back in 2014. Here's Sony all the way back in 2014. And look, it's even still up on their own YouTube channel. This is how skeezy and slimy they are.
This is how you share your games on PS4.
Thanks.
PlayStation.
That's literally this president of Sony and the president of Sony of America laughing at Xbox's face about it. But now here we go. I guess I didn't even know this. This came out in 2014. Sony wrote his E3 PS4 script after seeing the response to Xbox One, says Andrew House. Who's Andrew House? After seeing the negative response to Xbox One's launch, Sony's Andrew House rewrote some of the script that would later be used during the company's PlayStation 4 presentation at E3, he revealed during this year's developed conference. According to Sony Community Entertainment Head, the script was the result of reading concerns that PlayStation would eventually follow Microsoft's lead and adopt similar restrictive policies. At the time of Xbox One's reveal, Microsoft confirmed its initial policies regarding digital rights management and use of games. However, the House notes that Sony's policy didn't change at any point. Okay, so Marcus, you're a little bit wrong about this. They changed their script writing and stuff, but apparently they didn't have like those same policies. It made us feel a little bit clear about our message, he said. When a lot of negativity emerged on DRM issues in used games, I'm reading an article that literally we could for basically saying this direction Microsoft saying on that time for Sony to adopt the same approach. So they rewrote it to make sure that it was clear that they weren't doing what Xbox was gonna do. It wasn't like they changed their mind on something, Marcus. Like this article's, I don't blame you because this headline is like clickbaiting, right? It's saying Sony rewrote its E3 PS4 script. It's making it seem like a big deal, but it isn't. He just basically said, "Hey, we heard about Microsoft's piss poor idea, and some customers are being idiots and assuming we're gonna do the same thing. So we rewrote it to basically make it idiot proof," is what he's saying. He rewrote it to let them know that we are. Yeah. So that's what happened. This is my Twitter feed. Should I scroll? What are their... What a... It's like, why am I doing this dangerous game of scrolling down my Twitter thing? But yeah. Hello, Alex the Fiction. How's it going, Mr. Alex the Fiction? I saw you're in Texas right now. Don't mean to dox you. But I saw you're in Texas. How is Texas going, partner? Did they give you a gun at your local 7-Eleven with a free slushie? Why am I saying stupid shit like that? But yeah, so that's what's going on with Sony. I want to make an in-depth video about it. We'll see. I'm finally recording the mega awesome nerd Mario Galaxy script tomorrow. I'm recording it finally. Now I'm gonna go enjoy my friend's birthday, and then after I record that script, I may do a mega awesome quickie about the Sony shit combined with the GTA 6. Because let's be real, Rockstar game new. You know the scene Captain America where like Tony Stark, you know Captain America Civil War, where Captain America and Iron Man are like hanging out and Tony's like, "Hey, we gotta bring your brainwashed friend in because the government told me so because I'm a complete beta cuck because I killed a bunch of people in the last movie by accident by making Ultron, and then like they team up together because they're like, oh, we got to stop all these Winter Soldiers from waking up, and then like when they got there was like that tape, and then Tony Stark basically saw Captain America's best friend just fucking slime both of his parents. And Tony Stark was like, you knew? like, bro, you knew your friend brainwashed killed my fucking parents? And Captain America was like, yeah. That was Rockstar. Rockstar knew. They're Captain America. We're Tony Stark. We're like, you knew Sony was going to like get rid of physical games and basically make it where we don't own games anymore if we buy any more games for them in 2028 unless they reverse this position. And Rockstar was like, yeah. And listen, if Rockstar really cared, they are such a big company, they could literally single-handedly stop this decision. I'm not even capping or over-exaggerating. They could stop it by just releasing Grand Theft Auto physically. But they won't, and because, frankly, they gain to make so much more money by having it digital only. They're just as greedy as Sony. No joke. Let's see. I'm back from Texas. It was great. Yes, the guns were all free everywhere. Yo, that's crazy. What's the biggest piece they gave you? What'd you end up doing in Texas? Besides, oh, dude, you gotta tell me about Lust's Pikachu collection. You gotta tell me. Dude. I hope at some point. What is that on my lip? Ugh. Oh, it's just gunk. I hope at some point during your visit to Lust's Pokemon collection, you said, hey, Avery, mega awesome nerd, is into Pikachus. Maybe you should toss some his direction or offer some. I hope you threw that out there. No joke, I'm sick from the Great Wolf Lodge. Well, I could have told you that. Why'd you actually have the meetup there? You shouldn't have had the meetup there. But I'm glad you had the meetup there. Was it just the 5 of you, or was there more people? Hello, Morvale. How's it going? We're just complaining about Sony and Rockstar. Let's be honest, Rockstar's in on it too. They knew. And they were told early, and they're like, yo, that sounds dope. Let's just do that now. They're like, let's just do that now. So people don't have to complain when it goes to next gen. Fuck them all. Fuck them rich bastards. They're already cutting studios. Xbox mainly is cutting so many studios. Sony's done a few. Both companies probably have been working in piss poor shit conditions. Why the fuck do they deserve any more money? Fucking boycott Sony. Fucking make sure that as soon as they get rid of physical games in 2028, they go broke. That's the only way they're going to learn the lesson. Excuse me. It was 6 of us. Someone didn't want to be on camera. Oh, that's cool. So you got a random stranger. How was it? Was it fun? Give me the tea. I just sold my PS5 for a graphics card. I'm done with Sony. Hells yeah. Might as well just upgrade my computer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nintendo and Steam are just looking at Microsoft and Xbox shoot themselves. And it's like, okay, I guess we're gonna win by doing nothing. You know the video Luigi wins by doing nothing? That's literally them. That's literally Nintendo and Steam right now. They're winning by doing nothing. I did not see his Pokemon collection. Most of his collection is sealed product. Damn. Poser. I thought you were a Pokemon connoisseur. No, I'm kidding. I know Pokemon's probably not your biggest interest as mine. But I'm curious to see what Pikachus he has. All you need is a switch to the computer, yeah. Pikachu 5802 Celebrations Metal Card. See, I have that one too. I saw Jules comment that, and I was like, ooh, I have that one. That's the only saw displayed. Oh, bro, he's got to have some more hidden goodness, especially if he has sealed stuff. Okay, what's the craziest sealed product he has that you notice Anything vintage? Like, are we talking base set or fossil or Neo? Dare I say Rocket? Team Rocket? That's when we did mini golf, played at the arcade. It's surprising decent pizza. Like, Wolf Lodge serves pizza? Y'all sure you didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese? Was there a water park at the Wolf Lodge? UDev has a ton banger collection. You're being super coy. I want to see this collection now. One day, Mr. Fiction, I'm gonna find a way to see this collection. So the cards we were selling was a base set collection. So the cards he wore, or what we were selling, was a base set collect. Oh, wait, you have the base set, or does he have the base set? Either way, oh my god, dude. Lucky bastard, dude. Not to shit talk people in the normie life, but I'm gonna shit talk this person because he cheated on my friend. And I say friend in loosest term because, like, she's cool and we were friends, but, like, I barely knew her. She was friends through like a friends group of mine. But basically, long story short, my friend was gonna marry this dude at the time. He was like the creepiest, like, grossest, slimy dude. He had serial killer vibes on him. But anyway, I guess this guy's parents bought him the Pokemon base set collection as a kid and got him every single card from that base set. First edition, by the way. Base set, first edition. I think it was either first edition or Shadowless. It was the rarest version of Charizard and, like, all the other ones you can get. And they were in pristine condition. And she asked me to help this dude figure out how to, like, get his set to PSA or sell it properly and stuff because he was interested in selling it. And I was like, yeah, sure. And, like, I got to help this dude, and this rudest motherfucker was acting like as if I was giving him too much info and wasting his time. When it's like, bro, you literally asked your fiance to ask to ask me to help your ass out, and, like, we've only been 2 minutes in, and I'm just telling you 2 options you can do. And I haven't gone to option 1. I barely even started. I didn't say anything overwhelming. And you're telling me to shut the fuck up. Fuck you. And, like, I just hung up on the spot. And it's like, dude, people don't deserve this shit, man. Jules has the base set and she was selling it to us? Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. Dude, I did not know she had that. Bro. I could never buy her cards, but damn, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to know she had a crazy collection like that. Does she have any sick Pikachus, or what are we talking here? How'd she even get a base set collection? Was that just from her childhood and she kept it that pristine? That's crazy. I saw water the Great Wolf Log. It looks so fucking gross. I got sick without even going near the water. Ugh. See, smoothest sneeze ever. That was a cough, but thank you. Thank you for the blessings. Yeah, no, fuck. I like swimming, but I ain't swimming the Great Wolf Lodge. I am going on, like, vacation next month somewhere where I have a pool. And then afterwards, another mini vacation in the same month where there's a pool at the place I'm going to. And it's private, so private pools. Super excited. Nah, it wasn't for her childhood. It was a collection her mom received as debt payment a few years ago. What the fuck does her mom even do? To where she gets Pokemon cards? Vintage one at that. As debt. What? Why? How come every time you answer my question, you give me more mystery and intrigue? And more questions? Why? Wait. So is it about like a landlord for like a mansion or something? Cause like who the fuck offers up a base set collection as like debt to like pay their debt? Stop. One more snark shit. Oh my god. Sorry, I just checked out subreddit. There we go. Cleaned it up. People gotta stop posting shit for karma. Reddit was a mistake. Nuke all of Reddit. It was like every holo from the first 2-3 sets. She sold every card except 2 Charizard. Lil suggested she should grade. I don't know what the story behind the debt is. Okay, so I agree with Lulz to a certain extent. The only reason I say certain extent is because with the way PSA has been recently, shady as hell. She should only grade it if it's like she's in person to see it be graded on the spot without any shenanigans going on. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, she should do it after PSA gets their recent workload through, because I don't know if you keep up with like the grading news, but like PSA announced that, hey, you got too much shit. We're getting rid of like value submissions, and we're only accepting high paying submissions. And we're not going to change until we get through all this workload. So it's like not only are they overworked, but also they're only accepting the expense shit. And so it's like she's going to have to pay a shit ton of money, especially if it ends up becoming a 10 or even a 9. Like she would have to pay like extra money just to get it back. Like probably like $1,000 or some shit. Yeah, let's survive the grading news. This is like a year backlog. Yeah, that sounds right. And plus also, you saw what they did recently to a guy's $20,000 Deoxys, right? Like a guy had a PSA 10 Deoxys graded by PSA themselves, but it was like in one of their old containers. So he did a service where for $45 he could just get it in the updated container, right? And so I guess during that, somehow they said, hey, by the way, we fucked up your card. It's it's out PSA 8 or whatever. And here's the price difference to cover for it. And it wasn't like the actual difference to cover the price value. It was like they marked it like as if a PSA 10 was worth $8,000 when it was worth $20,000. And he was like, yo, this is bullshit. This car's been worth $20,000 the whole time. And like, look at this. You guys are even trying to sell it at $20,000 right now. And then when you look into the picture, it was the same certification number as the one he just submitted to get like redone. So PSA is doing shady shit. Because, you know, they're a little bit of they're monopoly. They feel they can get away with it. And so they've been doing recent stuff like that where it's like hella shady. But yeah, I think depending on the card though, if the centering is great and the surface conditions on the back are good and she can afford it, then and she plans on selling it or maybe keeping it for a collection, she's not going to sell it and spend all that extra money, then yeah, I say grade it. PSA fucked up one of my cards too. Yeah, I think PSA fucked up my Gengar. Cause my Gengar, dude, hold on. Y'all gonna see me in some shorts. Hold on. Hope my Daisy Dukes and my cakes didn't scare y'alls. Cause my Gengar VMAX that I have here, the centering was like perfect when I ran. The surface was so good, right? And so with the corners and everything, even looking at it now, it definitely looks like a 9. Yet these motherfuckers gave it an 8. Does this look like an 8 to you? I don't think so. This is not an 8 card. Straight up. This is easily a 9. Definitely should have been a 10, in my opinion. I just saw a spot, but it was on the outside. Yeah, it's crazy, dude, how they just fucking just gave it like a fucking 8. Like, dude, maybe the guy's wife was like fucking another man, or maybe her man was fucking another man or woman. Or maybe the man's husband was fucking another man. I don't know. Someone's partner was plowing other people. Because how can you call that like a fucking that fucking pristine card an 8? And now apparently it's worth less than it is raw. So I'm just gonna crack it open. Like, what's the point? Should I buy a set of heroes? Is it worth it? Buy it at MSRP. Don't buy the fucking market because it's a scalper's market right now. And prices are exorbitantly way too high for what it is. And if you buy it at that price, you're just contributing to the problem. Like, unless it's like $10 over MSRP. Or like, if it's like a booster pack and it's like $2 over $1 or $2 over MSRP. Or if it's like an ETB, for example, and it's $10 over MSRP. Unless it's like that kind of thing, or it's like it's not going to be that big of a deal, then don't buy it. Don't contribute to the ecosystem. I don't know exactly what Luck's collection. All I know is he has a bunch of Unbroken Bonds booster box he bought way before the Pokemon book. Unbroken Bonds. I think I know what you're talking about. Sun and Moon, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Sun and Moon tag teams. Damn, dude, Lust is on some gold. Especially if you got some team up in there. Here. Just to show you what he's rocking with. I don't think Unbroken Bonds is like as worth as much as like Team Up, but it's close. Oh yeah, I feel silly, but I was arguing with some dummy in Love's comment on one of his vids, because some people really thought he planted a 2020 a 2000, I think, what was it, a 2022 spring collection that had 2 packs of Evolving Skies under the Target shelf. And it's like, really? There's a whole fucking stream where you see him go around Target for like different targets for like 2 hours driving before he finds that one. And then you try to double down and be like, well, yeah, he could just plant it there himself and just buy it. And it's like, bro, have you worked at retail? In order for it to scan and to be buyable, it has to be in the database in the first fucking place. And then on top of that, why would this dude buy like this item that's super expensive at market, buy 2 of these items that are super expensive at market, put it under a random Target shelf where anybody can reach, like this, and then drive another 2 hours back to where he starts, and then start his stream and drive another 2 hours just to buy a fucking thing he already probably bought for a shit ton of money at market. How much sense does that fucking make? Because I wasn't going to respond to the guy, but the guy made a rebuttal being all like, use your head, idiot. And it's like, look at you. You're the one who's being stupid right now. Even if it's bait, it's like, dude, you sound so stupid right now. It's like, this warrants a response. Like, yeah, so this was after Team Ups, actually. I got the orders wrong, but let's see. This is Team Ups, Alex. This is not what Lust has. You can see the most expensive card is a $3,000 raw Latios and Latios alternate full art, the Lovebirds. And in Gengar, obviously, the second most expensive all art with Mimikyu team up, $1,500. So what your boss has is not Unified Minds, Unbroken Bonds, but it has Charizard and Reshiram. And as you can see, it's not as expensive, but like, you know, the top chase card you can get like for $600 because it's Gardevoir, it's Sylveon, it's like one of the most sought out evolutions with one of the most fappable Pokemon. And I do mean fappable Pokemon. Like, there's people who like Gardevoir because it's a cool Pokemon, and then there's a lot of weirdos that like Gardevoir because they can fap to it. So when you have two Pokemon that are like super cute or whatever, that somebody can goon to, it's gonna make that big of a price. And then yeah, you have the Greninja and Zoroark, the Marshadow and Machamp team up, Reshiram and Charizard Rainbow. So your boss has a lot of that, so that's good. Ooh, Red's Challenge. I didn't know that. I forgot those in there. Let's see. What about Pikachu? Oh, another Pikachu for me to get. And a Unified Mind was like the second, because there's 3 tag team type of sets. And Unified Mind was the third one where you had the Mewtwo and Mew team up. I guess the Rainbow one's worth more, but wow. Where is the Mewtwo one? Oh yeah, this one, even though Misty's underage here, you still have the goon tax because people be weird. You fucking right, you. Where's the Mewtwo Mew? I know Mewtwo and Mew had an art, or am I thinking of or was it a promo? Yeah, so they had this one, but there's one with like Mew and Mewtwo. Look, Mew was annoying Mewtwo. I guess that was a promo. Yeah, it was weird at that time. They're figuring out full art stuff. I see what the skepticism is, just so unbelievable. No, I see what the skepticism is too, because people do fake those and everything. But it's like, bro, this is clearly a clip from his Twitch stream. And if you go to the stream, you see it takes him 2 hours to get there. So it's like, if you put 1 to 1 together, you can it's like, it's most likely he didn't fake it. So why are you trying to double down on this? Those garages of cards covered by all the evolutions painted by local artists. His wife loves Eevee. Ooh. Yeah, Eevee is a cool Pokemon. I like Eevee. And I think the evolutions are cool, but none of them quite speak to me yet. I'm hoping that when the eventual Dragon one happens, because I think the only evolution left is Dragon and Fighting. Yeah, because there's no Fighting evolution, there's no Dragon one, and there's no Poison one. And there's no Ground or Rock one. But I hope that when the eventual Dragon one comes out, I'm hoping that's my evolution. Until then, I stick with like Jolteon or Umbreon. Oh yeah, it's midnight. Target stuff is probably going out right now. Oh yeah, by the way, I mocked someone on Twitter. That's how we're gonna end this short cozy stream. We're gonna end this with me mogging someone on Twitter. Cause usually I don't do Twitter fights or anything. But like when I'm bored or when someone sounds really stupid, I like to do it. So the great Mighty Keith, shout out to the dude. He's awesome. He makes awesome material. Most of our Twitter actually been friendly. There's one time where I'd be like, okay, dude. It was like with the Amaranth and her husband abusing her thing, because like, I don't know, men just can't seem to get the concept of like sex work, because you know what Amaranth is saying, like her husband's forced her to do sex work, and then she went back to it, and then they're like, oh, she's being abused, when did she go back to sex work? And it's like, men can't seem to get the concept that it's okay for women to go back to sex work when after. I don't know. It's like there's a difference between someone forcing them to do something and then them choosing to do it on their own without anybody forcing them to do it. You know, they didn't seem to get that was a concept. You know, that Amaranth would go back to this multi-million-dollar empire she made from her sex work that her husband forced her into, but now that she was at the time free of his control, would want to go back to and own all of it. You know, they didn't seem to get that was a concept. And so I even had put an analogy. It was like, okay, so someone was an artist and they were being forced at gunpoint to make sketches for money, and then they finally got out of it and they decided to go back to sketching for money. Is that a bad thing? Like, it's like that's what's literally what's happening here. Like, we're not just gonna find out Amaranth, I guess, and her husband. I think they're still together and like they're doing weird shit. I don't give a fuck anymore. But the point is, Mike Keefe is awesome. So Mike Keefe posted Tuesday. I have no idea why people dislike this part of the Superman film. Superman routinely sees small animals riders use that gesture as a vehicle shows empathetic nature. And it's like, yeah. And I was like, dude, it's pretty obvious though, because it's like Zack Snyder fans wanted to, and I was like, dude, it's obvious. It's because Snyder fans wanted to curb stomp that squirrel and then commit like 29 11s while contemplating humanity's worth saving, instead of, you know, saving things, inspiring everyone to do good. Because Zack Snyder's Superman's not Superman, right? It's a fundamentally different character. It's just Superman only in name. And then I used this GIF because it looked funny. I'm aware it's from Batman v Superman, I think, when he sacrifices himself for Doomsday or some stupid shit like that. But it looked so funny and edgy. It looked like he was just screaming with murderous intent. I picked it, right? And so then this Zack Snyder fan actually comes to me, and I wasn't going to respond, but he calls me a fucking bot. He says, use the gift of Superman sacrifice himself to save humanity, while insinuating this version did nothing inspiring. Gotta be bots at this point. And that's when I'm like, oh, fuck you. So, you know what I said, bro? Stalin could sacrifice himself, doesn't erase the atrocities he did. Same goes to this character assassination of Superman. I chose to get because it looked edgy and funny, not for evidence. Something a real human or maybe a non-dick writer would get. Like, dude, I'm not even like a gun fanboy, you know? Like, Gunn's in my top list of filmmakers, but like, I'm not dick writing for his DC universe like some people are in this Gunn Snyder war, which I find funny because Snyder and Gunn are friends in real life, right? But like, like, dude, clearly this guy's a dick writer. Seems like there's different iterations of Superman in the comics, so there's no character assassination, different people, like different things. Also, nothing about that gift was edgy, funny. You're just weird. And so then that's when I just popped off. I did a mini essay on Superman and why this Superman was shit. And bro, the troll couldn't even keep up with it. He's like, yeah, I'm not arguing with you, dude. I'm good. I'm not gonna read what I wrote because I pretty much wrote like a quick mini essay on why Superman is Superman and why you can have an evil Superman still feel like Superman. Using Justice Superman as an example, and then like, dude, he was like, yeah, I'm not arguing with you, dude. I'm good. And then that's when I posted this, basically to mock him. Because like, and she was really a little stressed, and this is a good way to unwind. Oh, you were stressed? I hope everything's okay. What's going on? No, do not phone. Don't do that. Did you watch Supergirl? Uh-oh. Gotta pause the music here. I watched Supergirl. I have a letterbox, by the way. I don't know if I can access it from here. Let me see if I can. But, I did see Supergirl. And it was mid. I would say maybe 5 or 6 out of 10. Listen, it was such a an atrocious adaptation of the Woman of Tomorrow comic and a complete misunderstanding of it. And the only thing that saves this movie from being like a 1 or 2 is the fact that Millie Alcock is perfect as Supergirl and like really kills it with the bullshit she was given, and Jason Momoa's Lobo, which by the way, like Jason Momoa's Lobo, by the way, his Mobo was not Mobo, his Lobo was like barely in the film at all, and didn't really need to be there. Like if you removed his Lobo, it wouldn't change anything. He was just it wouldn't change anything. You'd be fine. The movie could go on without him. Literally. It's crazy. But no, if you're the Woman of Tomorrow comic, it's this very beautiful, interesting, somber, cosmic, barbarian kind of journey about grief, loss, self-worth, self-value, feminism, all that, and it's our Supergirl just going on this cosmic space barbarian quest, teaching this girl, how to grieve, basically. We also learn about Supergirl's own backstory about, about her having experienced Krypton dying, because unlike Superman, she was alive for that, and like on top of that, her father created I think it's called Argon. I don't want to say Andor, but it's Argon, I think. Basically, he used this force field, right, to save like a chunk of Krypton, but because they're like in the blast radius where the kryptonite is, she had to basically watch all of her friends and family and loved ones and neighbors die off slowly from like kryptonite poisoning and cancer, and then that's when she was finally launched off the ship to like Earth and stuff. And so the comic's about her not only coming to terms with that grief and stuff, because she did it in an unhealthy way when she was like partying on planets with like red suns and stuff, and like and then the whole girl's family was killed by the main villain, and then like Crypto gets poisoned, and then that's when they come together to basically go after the dude to save Crypto and yada yada. But it goes into deep things about grief and like revenge and all that stuff, and it's like visually is beautiful stuff. But this film, the visuals are awful. I get that, like, oh, you're in space and you're kind of doing a grungy space metal thing, but you can still make it look visually appealing and interesting. Not all of space has to be fucking grungy metal bullshit, Like, the main villains may be that, but the rest of the universe, and plus, even then, you can make grungy look colorful and interesting, and they just don't do that. And then on top of that, like, the story, the way it's structured just doesn't really make any sense. It feels like it's doing stuff just to extend the time and everything, and it's like there's nuggets of gold and stuff, but it's like it comes too late. And then there's even some parts where it's like it could have worked and maybe it was in a different position of the movie, but it doesn't work because of the current position it's in. And then like I'm trying to not spoil anything, but man, the ending too shows that they really didn't understand the fucking story. And it's funny because after this, I read like an interview from the director, because how do you fuck up an adaptation of this movie this bad? Because James Gunn, when he initially announced this movie, he said, yeah, it's gonna be Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and then they dropped Woman of Tomorrow for Supergirl, probably for marketing reasons. But he was like, don't worry, still based on this. But it's like, it was such a bad adaptation. I was like, how do you fuck this up? At first I saw the director was a man named Craig, which I'm not saying men can't direct stuff with women as a star and everything, but it does show why the film has a sense of air. It's like, oh, I know how to do feminism the right way and girl power. But it felt fake. It felt like the fake corporate kind of girl power they use to milk that shit, right? So I saw an interview with him, or I read an interview with him, where he basically flat out says, yeah, I know this movie is based off of Woman of Tomorrow, but I refuse to read it so I wouldn't be influenced by it. Imagine being all like, yo, I'm not going to read the fucking book this movie is based off of and do my own thing because I think I can do better. It's so arrogant and fucking stupid. Like, what do you mean you're not even going to remotely read the one thing that your fucking movie is based off of? just so you can do your own thing. If you can't literally do your own thing without having to read it, like you're not a good artist. I'm sorry. And because frankly, if it's based off of something, you should read it, and then you as a director use your creativity to do your own interpretation of it while keeping the spirit of the thing you're adapting. That's how adaptations work. You can't adapt fucking Mark Twain's Tom Sawyer without reading fucking Tom Sawyer, right? Like, imagine if you're like, I'm gonna do an adaptation of Tom Sawyer, but I'm not gonna read Tom Sawyer, and then you make a movie about a fucking kid in London who's fucking baking a pie. like and then being all like, I'm shocked I missed the point of Tom Sawyer. And apparently it even goes to the scriptwriter too. Apparently the scriptwriter is like a first-time writer and everything, which is like good on her for landing this as a gig. But also, how the fuck are you gonna misread the comic too? Because apparently, spoilers for how the comic ends. The comic ends with like the villain trying to egg on the girl to kill her, but like the little girl decides not to kill him to get revenge. And Supergirl the whole time was like taking the time out of her grieving and like partying to teach this girl about how vengeance is empty and stuff, and how to properly grieve and shit, and also go through her own healing process. Because Crypto actually is fine. Like, he didn't need the antidote on the guy because it's Crypto the fucking super dog. You could just bring him close to a sun, he can like get rid of the poison, and that's what he fucking did. So we didn't even need that. She didn't even need to go on the quest. She just went on the quest to help this girl out, despite her own disposition. And then after that, Carr puts him in the Phantom Zone, and then a few years later, she brings him out of the Phantom Zone, and the girl's now all grown up, an old lady, and she hits him with a cane to show him that she got revenge on him, because instead of killing him, she decided to have the strength to not let revenge consume her, to live her own life, and she lived it to the fullest. And now that she's all old and wise, she just hits him on the head and then calls it a day. And it's very beautiful, and it's very sweet, and it's like it brings it to a full circle. But for whatever reason, the lady who wrote the script is like, yeah, she killed him with that fucking cane. And it's like, how do you? Hold on. I'm sorry, but it's like, how do you see this fucking comic book? How do you see this fucking comic panel right here? Right here. It's too big, Sid. We're too small. How do you fucking see this as her murdering him? He even moves his arm to be like, ow, my fucking head. How do you take that as her killing him? They just left him on a random planet and she bonked him on the head, being all like, I mogged you. And that's the end of the fucking book. That's crazy. That's crazy. Obviously, you can't have the Phantom Zone and like her getting old and shit. But the point is, she doesn't kill the guy. Yet, like in the movie, it's like they have Supergirl kill him instead. Spoilers, I know, crazy, but you know, you don't watch it in theaters. Just wait for streaming. And listen, there are some sexist incel nerds out there who are just taking the opportunity to roast the shit out of this because it ended up being a messy movie and they're blowing it out of proportion, right? And everything, right? But just because a dude doesn't like it doesn't instantly make them misogynistic, or doesn't make you a misogynist to think that this movie has issues and worthy criticism. Like the fact that neither the scriptwriter or the director knew what they were adapting and knew what was good about the story in the first place. Sorry, not sorry. And I'll stand by that. Biatch. I don't know why I said biatch. Just dressed because I'm sick, and first day back I had so much to do and people shit talking lust on Reddit It's just a lot to come back to. Who's shit talking less on Reddit? Is it snarkers? Because they don't count as people. That sounded so mean, but it's so true. Snarkers don't count as people, man. How the fuck can you be a person when your whole life literally revolves around hate watching 24/7 a YouTube comedy podcast that literally affects nobody, that literally doesn't know you, doesn't care about you, won't ever know you, and then also like unhealthily obsessing over anything that remotely orbits them? I'm guessing it's probably because of the Denham's ruling, but I mean, even then, there's like an appeal, and even then, I'm pretty sure Lust was like, despite Lust's opinion, Lust thought, I'm pretty sure Lust called it for Denham's too. I just think they're just hating on him because he favors Ethan, and I think Lust only said it was favoring Denham's because of like the judge's weird hang-ups and stuff. But I don't usually talk about H3 on here, but yeah, nah. I like how people celebrate now, but he's feeling, and it's funny. I saw someone on Twitter being like, "Oh yeah, remember Ethan's like, I'll accept the judge's ruling." With like, bro, you know, like there's appeals. You think maybe he's talking about after appeals, but also gives a shit. Like, yeah, nah. Honestly, the biggest advice I can give to everybody right now. So, Alex, if you're listening, Shozo, hello, Shozo, and hello, Julia Gulia. I think the biggest advice I can give you before going off to bed is, one, do not ever buy deodorant from Dr. Sasquatch, because if you do, your armpit will look like this, and it will get a chemical burn and look like this. Oh, fuck. And it's very annoying to deal with. And then the second advice I can give is that yeah, the only opinions of people that should matter to you are people you actually know and respect, and or respect. Even both. If you know them and respect them, hey, that's double whammy. Because literally, if you care about every single person's opinion, especially strangers, you're not going to have a good time. You're going to be there all day listening to everybody whine and stuff, and you're probably even going to want to kill yourself. Frankly, if I got the amount of hate that I got from Snark that I do now, that I did, I would say even now when it's chill, or let's say even especially the peak hate I got from Snark when Snark was at their most peak unhinged schizo posting, right? Like, or even now when they've like chilled out after they realize I don't give a fuck. If I got the amount of harassment and all that other unhinged stuff they do, like in middle school, I probably would have hung myself a long time ago. But because of like my life experiences and stuff, and I learned whose opinions to really value, it's made life so much easier. And it's like, I'm not saying that you can't get like any nuggets of wisdom from like random strangers and stuff and like feedback like that. You totally can. But there's a difference between finding nuggets of wisdom or feedback from like unnecessary, didn't ask for it sources, and like taking it to heart and thinking that it's important when it's not. Oh my god, that looks insanely painful. The pain's gone down, but like it's like, oh man. I didn't realize how bad it was until I compared the armpits. And so yeah, that's my advice to you, Alex. Like, don't let it get to you. I mean, Lust looks like a Lust looks like a Lust looks like a stone brick dude. It's probably because he's a fucking lawyer. Right? And lawyers have to deal with this shit like worse shit than like a bunch of schizos online. And my language is probably not PC right now with the whole schizo thing, but you know, it's honestly the best way to describe snarkers, because it's like literally Literally, they're doing it for Trisha Paytas, and then when Hassan's and Ethan's falling out, leftovers happen. And then suddenly, magically, they switch it to Palestine, even though they don't do dick for Palestine, and even though they still worship Trisha Paytas, who they were doing it for in the first place. It's just that now that it seems like they co-opted a worthy cause just to make themselves seem sane and make them seem like above criticism, you know. And it's like, yeah, you can take the easy way out and like, you know, and just go with it and everything, but nah, like I choose not to, and then my friends and family like they get it, but they ask me why, and it's like, isn't it hard on you? It's like, no, because I don't give a fuck about what they think of me, and then when it's super painfully clear about how true that is, they barely try to fuck with me because it's like if you really want to go after the black man, I can pull up receipts about how fucking racist you are, how fucking racist you're acting now, and then, you know, just let you, you know, shoot yourself in the fucking face with your own actions, you know. I'll just sit back and watch you fumble over your own bullshit, you know. And it's because at the end of the day, these people thrive on attention and stuff, and you give it a fuck. And if you don't, that's like their kryptonite. So their kryptonite is real life and people from real life. Yeah, don't let it get... Yeah, listen to shows, though. Don't let it get to you, Alex. And we love... I don't know what to say. I don't know why I'm getting love, but Alex should be getting all the love. They're the ones going through some shit right now, apparently. Oh, actually, no. I have Armpit Chemical Bird. Yeah, give me the love. Give me that shit back. I'm taking it. But, yeah. And there's a reason why they're so afraid. Like in the court, the subpoena to show them, there's a reason why they're like, we're afraid if our families find out what we're doing. It's because what they're doing is not normal. And they know that if anybody from the real life saw it, they thought that they were fucking batshit crazy. And be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, Ronald? Ronald's a made-up name. I don't know these people's actual names, but funny if one of them names is actually Ronald. But Ronald, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you fucking trying to dox and send skulls to this fucking YouTube podcast? He doesn't even fucking know you. You don't even fucking know him. What are you doing, Ronald? I thought you were going to college, Ronald. Weren't you supposed to get the fucking degree in chemistry? Is this why you dropped out of fucking school, Ronald? Just to keep posting about this fucking idiot right now? What are you doing, Ronald? Your mother wouldn't want this. Your mother didn't fucking die just to see you fuck up your life this hard over some fucking podcast that it doesn't even know you. Yeah, you know, it's sad, but it's true. You know, it's probably some situation like that and some shit. Like, see, I'm not embarrassed to tell my family or, like, workers about any of this. Like, in my most recent job interview, I told them about this. And, like, yeah, okay, cool. Thanks for the heads up. We don't care. They're like, as long as you get a job, we don't care. You don't seem like a guy who's for pro-genocide. And plus, like, we're not going to listen to the opinion of some nut from an internet. Or nuts from an internet. And it's like, cool, just gotta warn you just in case it get weird. Like, dude, real life is a kryptonite. Because real life people, when they see that shit, they're like, yo, this person's fucking unhinged. Like, they're like, even if this person has a point, they're literally fucking unhinged. What are you doing this unhinged shit for? Get a life. So yeah, Alex, don't let the opinion of people who you literally don't know and are probably the biggest fucking chronically online losers who have literally nothing to live for because they're stuck online 24/7 chronically instead of like doing remotely anything else worth the value affect you. That's my advice to you. Bitch. I don't know why I called you bitch. I'm sorry. Bitch just felt right. You know, like, bitch. Like that Key and Peele skit. I said, bitch. Anyway. This was a fun stream, guys. I'm going to bed now. I got to pee. And I gotta go to bed. Because tomorrow is my friend Nightwalker 47's birthday. And you all should click on the link that's pinned to the comment on your various chats to follow him on Twitch. Because tomorrow at noon, he's doing his birthday stream. And I may make an appearance, but it'd be nice for his birthday if he got some new follows. Eric, he's a really fun dude. You've all seen me play Repo with him before. He's Batman. He's literally Batman. He does the Batman stuff. Like, go watch him tomorrow on his birthday stream. So with that said, oh, there's Alex. There you go. I hope you heard all of that, Alex. And I'm sure Lus is fine too. Because Luz is a lawyer. Luz would probably care more if like a judge or a lawyer was like, or someone he actually knew and who's Vinny and he actually value and respect was like, you're fumbling. But the one who's telling him is fumbling is probably some fucking lard ass. Like it's probably what was that guy's name? Cap 2? Probably some fucking dweeb who's on Reddit 24/7. His family is having breakfast without him. It's like, isn't Dad coming down? I don't know who this guy is. I'm just pretending. I'm just giving another imagined scenario. Imagine some fucking guy who has like a family, and they just have breakfast without him because they know Daddy's not gonna come downstairs because he's too busy fucking stalking the employees of like this one Jewish podcaster he hates. And he's like, yo, I gotta stalk his YouTube. I gotta stalk one of his employees to see if they slip up and say some shit that I could use to flame him because he's a Jewish podcaster, and then I can call him a Zionist, and I can say that he's an Israeli sleeper agent because Hassan told me to. Hassan told me that he's a fucking Zionist Mossad sleeper agent since birth. Like as soon as he got out of his mom, he was injected with nanites. Kanye West, he's the key. He knows all of it. All right, guys, love y'all's in a non-parasocial platonic way or varying degrees. Because some of you I do know, and some of you I don't know. But please go watch my friend's birthday stream tomorrow. Don't bring up Hassan and politics and stuff. He's just a chill. My friend is just a chill dude who likes playing games, and it's his birthday tomorrow. So please, if you have a fun stream there, and support him. And yeah. Love you all. Stay safe. Take the vaccine. Until next time. Don't get deodorant burn ever. It sucks. Bye.